Hello everybody, my name is Sankara, and today I have for you the two new Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks, both the Egyptian God card decks, one in here, one in here. I don't know which is which, but I am very excited to open it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys, and we'll get another structure deck series going on, this time for the Egyptian Gods. Here we go. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that's good. Alright, what do we got first? Egyptian God deck, Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh man. Okay, I don't really know what to expect from this. I have not had like any spoilers. I know the new cards will be in it, and obviously Obelisk will be in it, of course. Ooh, that's a nice looking dual mat. Okay, let's pop this bad boy open. It's been so long since I've opened a structure deck. It's been like since, what, the last year that we did one of these series. Ooh, that's hot, that's hot. Oh, check that out. Look at that Slifer Blast there as well. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Come on, get in the frame. There we, okay, I'll show it down here. That's epic. That is epic. No, it doesn't show down there, and I can't turn this off. Oh well. It's awesome. Look it up yourself if you want. Damn, check that out. That's epic. That is epic. I know it showed for a split second there, and it's got both of them on there. Not too keen on the Obelisk Fist of Fate art, to be honest with you. I'll talk about that a bit more later. But as always, we got the, you know, typical card tips on the back there, so that's great. That's an awesome mat. I love that. Nice. Okay, what do we got? Lovely stuff. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Opening up to that Obelisk the Tormentor right off the bat, right there. That is gorgeous, you know. I have always loved the Egyptian gods. Ever since I first watched the anime, I think I actually started watching the anime around like the final season or something. So I knew all about the Egyptian gods, but like in Battle City and everything, and the final duel, I have always loved the Egyptian god cards ever since I was a child. And I still do to this day. I have been making so many Egyptian god card decks, so I'm kind of the expert on Egyptian god decks. I know what a good god card deck looks like, and I know what a bad god card deck looks like. So having these structure decks, like, that is something I never thought I would see. I mean, I never thought we would get legal versions of the Egyptian gods, let alone support for them and a structure deck for them and everything. Like, oh my goodness. I still remember when the Legendary Collection came out, the first one. Plastic is sticky. It's attached to my drawer. You can't see that. Like, it fell down and just decided to attach itself there. Alright, sure, okay. Here we go. Obelisk the Tormentor, ultra rare. That is gorgeous. I love ultra rare. Ultra rare is by far my favorite rarity. I think that is beautiful, and with the classic art as well, none of the new ones. I do very much prefer the classic art to it, straight from the anime. That's gorgeous. Soul Crossing. This is one of the best cards that has come out so far. This card is amazing for the Egyptian god cards. If you don't know what this does, it basically lets you immediately summon a Divine Beast monster, and it's a quick play spell, so you can use it on your opponent's turn, and then still summon that turn. Lets you immediately tribute summon a Divine Beast monster, and you can use monsters your opponent controls as tributes, like as many as you want. You can tribute 3 of your opponent's monsters, summon Obelisk. This card is so freaking good. This is a staple in any Egyptian god card deck, and it's ultra rare as well. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Here's the new Obelisk specific card, Fist of Fate. I'm not actually entirely sure what this bad boy does, so let me read it out here. This card's effect cannot be negated. Lovely. If you control a monster whose original name is Obelisk, negate the effects of one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. That's pretty epic. We like that. Is that an out to Dragoon? It doesn't target, so yeah, probably negates its effects and destroys it. Nice. And if you do that for the rest of this turn, the effects of that monster are negated. Wow, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. That is epic. Then, if you activated this card during your main phase, you can apply this effect, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Okay, that is a lot better than I thought it would be. I have used it before, I know what it did, I didn't really remember, but that is a lot better than I recall. It basically negates, if you have Obelisk, you can negate the effects of any monster your opponent controls without targeting. This card can't be negated, and then you destroy all their spell and trap cards. That is amazing, and it's a quick play spell, can be used in your opponent's turn. That is actually an out to cards like Dragoon that can't be targeted or destroyed. This doesn't target, negates the effects, blows it up. That's epic. Divine Evolution. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ultra rare. I didn't think it would look that pretty. Oh, let me admire that. Oh, that's hot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to. It smells good. That new card smell, give it a sniff. Delicious. That is good. That's the good stuff. Divine Evolution. For those of you who don't know, this card is actually from the manga and goes with the wicked gods, the evil gods. As you can see, there's one of them on there. Wicked Dreadfruit with the Divine Evolution, got a snaky form. That's pretty epic, and it does mention them as this card. Cannot be negated. Choose one monster whose original type is Divine Beast or one of the wicked gods, Dreadroot, Avatar, or Eraser. Except a monster already affected. It gains 1000 attack and defense, and its effects and activation. Its effect activations and its activated effects cannot be negated. Also, when it declares an attack, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to the graveyard. That's pretty good. That's not the best. That it only, like, you need an Egyptian god. Well, you need any god, then you activate it, and then it gives it those effects. Just prevents its effects from being negated. Extra 1000 attack, not too bad. The sending a monster every time it attacks, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Not the best card, but all in all, it's not a bad card, for sure. And I'm definitely happy that it's a thing. I mean, in the manga, it just gave them 1000 attack and defense. Like, that's okay, sure. So definitely an improvement on that one. Oh, I think it upped their, I forgot what it's called, the Divine Hierarchy, so like Obelisk could take on Ra or something like that, I think. Alright, Level Resist Wall. I've never actually seen this card before, surprisingly. What does it do? If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters, special summon from your deck in defense position. Special summon monsters from your deck in defense position so their combined levels equal the level of that monster, but negate their effects. Oh, I see. So, I guess the idea is Obelisk gets destroyed. Yeah, if Obelisk gets destroyed, you can summon 2 level 5s, for example, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's alright. I guess if it's used to summon 3 monsters, maybe that's the point. Like, Mare gets destroyed and you summon 3 monsters whose levels equal the same, then tribute them for Obelisk. Maybe that's the point. Not exactly the best card, but not too bad. Angel 1. Okay, I'm gonna start speeding through these. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, we got something. We got something good. That is a Harpy's Feather Duster. Holy shit. I don't own one of these. Oh my goodness, I do not own a Harpy's Feather Duster. That is amazing. I had no idea that was gonna be there. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that is so good. I need one of these. Oh, we're just gonna separate that there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Can you still see it? Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. It's not my preferred art for it, but that is nice and shiny. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I didn't expect a feather duster. Oh, that is amazing. I love that so much. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, classic triple nimble Mamanga, of course. Gotta have. You don't have to have that. Triple Nimble Mamanga, classic for the Egyptian gods. Angel 1, I'm not sure what this does. You can special summon this card by revealing a level 7 or higher monster in your hand. You're gonna only special summon one Angel 01 once per turn. This way, while you control this monster, the special summon card tribute one level 7 or higher monster in attack position during your main phase. Okay, so it gets you an additional tribute summon, and you can special summon it. That's pretty good, I guess. That works for the Egyptian gods. Very nice. Mare, not sure about this. Cannot be special summoned except by the effect of a Wyram monster. Do I have any more of those on the deck? During your main phase, you can reduce this card's level and special summon one mini Mare token. Okay, so that gets an extra summon. Bazoo the Soul Eater. This is one of my oldest cards. I'm not sure why it's here. Why is there a Bazoo the Soul Eater? He banishes 3 monsters in the graveyard and gains 300 attack. Okay. Interesting choice. Cyber Dragon, yeah, that's a classic in old Egyptian god decks. It special summons itself, fair enough. Same with Hardened Arm Dragon. Super Nimble Mega Hamster, love that. Flip summon it, summon your Nimble Mamanga. 10 out of 10, not bad at all. Evil Swarm, that guy, your opponent controls more monsters, special summon, so basically a Cyber Dragon but level 4, fair enough. Photon Saber Tiger, normal or flip summon, add a Photon Saber Tiger from your deck to your hand, and if you do not, this control another one, this card loses 800. Okay, so we got 2 of them. They add each other. Not bad, I guess. It's a bit out. There's a lot of beasts in this deck. Beast, fairy, and dinosaur. Okay, they have a mix of types, but beast is more or less the main one, kind of. Evil Swarm, Salamandra. Twice per turn, you can banish 1 monster from the graveyard and against 300 attack. That's like almost the same as Bazoo. Why are these in here? That's really weird. Like, I mean, okay, that's interesting. They're not exactly something I would include in an Egyptian God deck, but they're there. Ah, of course, Ra's Disciple. I actually have a much shinier version of Ra's Disciple, but that is good to finally have 3 of them. I've only had 1 for the longest time since it came out. I never got more. Oh, they are so sexy. Like, these are just common cards, but their artwork just looks so shiny. Oh, check that out. That is... Oh, come on, show it. There we go. That is hot. That is hot. That's classic. That's a staple for the Egyptian gods. Not necessarily necessary. It's not the best one because it prevents Exceed summoning. You also need an extra normal summon, but it does immediately get you 3 monsters for the price of 1, so it's not too bad. This special summons a Wire monster with 1500 or less defense. Now, is our old Mare a 1500 or less Wire monster? Yes, he is. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want your Unmasked Dragon to special summon this guy, summons another token, special summon something else maybe, 3 monsters. Easy. Oof. It's a bit rough, but doable. Definitely, I see what they were going for. This card's normal summon, special summon your Nimble Mamanga, or Mega Hamster. Condemned Witch. Okay, that's cool. She adds Forbidden Quick Play spells to your hand. I assume we have one. Yeah, we have a few, actually. We got 3 of them. That's nice. Oh, I don't actually own those, so that is good to have. Lovely stuff. Condemned Witch, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I vibe that. I like Condemned Witch. That's a cool card. I have actually played with it in a Dark Lord deck, just cause to fit with the theme, and she actually works really well. So I quite like that. I like that. And finally, 2 Gizmek monsters. Not the best Gizmek monster, but they're probably better for the Egyptian God deck. Alright, Brain Control, a classic for the Egyptian gods. Take control of one of your opponent's monsters, then tribute it to summon your god card. Target one that cannot be normal. Oh, that can be normal summon or set. I see. That's what I knew. They changed it somehow when they made it legal. Monster Reborn, beauty. Gotta have one of those. Different Dimension Capsule. Not the best card. Would much prefer a Gold Sarcophagus. Is better than this one. I mean, it really depends. If you want to surprise them with the obelisk, you do this and it goes face down. They can't see it, and then suddenly you spring obelisk on them. But it does run the risk of this card being destroyed while on the field, and then you don't get your card back, which is not the best. Pot of Avarice, wonderful card. Oh, even got the Hitler Stash Avarice, love that. Double Summon, yeah, that's kind of necessary, especially if you're running the old Ra's Disciple. You need the Double Summon, which is the problem with Ra's Disciple, is that it does require a Double Summon or something. Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Dress, that is gorgeous. I don't actually own any of these, so that is wonderful to have. I don't think I do. That is fantastic to have, just to have them. That's awesome. Supply Squad, that's pretty good in Egyptian God decks, I think. Gets you more draws, and especially in decks like these where a lot of your monsters will be destroyed easily. Monarch Stormforth, again, that's classic. You need one of those. If you had 3 of these decks, then I wouldn't bother with Stormforth. I would just have the old Triple Soul Crossing, which is obviously a lot better, assuming you're summoning an Egyptian God card. But Stormforth is great, and they only have 1 of each, so you know how it is. All the Haunted, classic. Cloning, yep. Drowning Mirror Force, oh, that's actually a pretty good card. I think I own one, yep, and yeah, that's quite nice to have. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we'll pop open the Slifer deck next, and then I will give my review on both of these decks at the same time and tell you what I think about it. As the Egyptian God expert, what do I think of these decks? But we'll put this to the side for now and pop open the Slifer deck. Nope. Oh, it's stuck. Ooh, this looks quite nice. Ooh, look at that. Look at how red it is. That is gorgeous. I love that. That is much better than the blue. This one I thought looked kind of plain, but this one, however, I mean, it is still like, it's basically the same, but it just looks so much nicer with the red and the Slifer on the front. That artwork is a lot better than this one. I think his arm looks really awkward in the Fist of Fate card. It's sort of, it just looks really awkward. Doesn't look quite right. I see what they were going for, but yeah, I think it could have been better. They should have just gone for a straight punch or something. But that's alright. But this one just looks fantastic. I love that. That is gorgeous. Same dual map, so that's fine. Don't need to look at that again. Yep, same map. 10 out of 10. Pop open the deck at the back. There we are. Again, that is gorgeous. Just opening up to the Slifer of the Sky Dragon like that. Never thought I'd see the day. Like I was saying before, the first time when the Legendary Collection came out, I got it the day that it came out because I needed them. I love the God cards, so this is just... Get off. This is just wonderful to see. So again, ultra rare Slifer with the original art. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Love to see it. Soul Crossing, of course, need that. That is fantastic. Now we have 2 of them. Excellent. Lovely. Thunder Force Attack. Here's the new Slifer specific card. What does it do? First of all, amazing art. I love that. If I'm not mistaken, this art comes straight from the manga. Possibly the other one as well, I think. But I'm pretty sure that art comes straight from the manga. That is gorgeous. Thunder Force Attack. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control Slifer the Sky Dragon, destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible. Then, if you activated this card during your main phase, draw cards equal to the number of monsters destroyed by this effect. Wow, and send to the graveyard. Also, you can only attack with 1 monster this turn. Wow, okay, that is actually really good. Quick play spell as well. So if you have Slifer, it's basically a Raigeki, blows up all their monsters. That is fantastic. And then you draw a whole bunch of cards. Wow. Especially in today's day and age when everyone's like summoning 5 monsters a turn. If you pulled this off, it can't be negated for starters. You activate it and then blow up 5 of their monsters, draw 5 cards. You got an OTK right there, Attack with Slifer for game. That is fantastic. That's actually a really good card, especially for a Slifer deck. The extra draw effect just really hammers it in. That is brilliant. Millennium Seeker. I don't know what this does. What do you do? It looks nice. See, he's got the Millennium Key on him there. No, not quite. It's just an Ankh, not the key specifically. What does it do? You can take, when you take 1,000 or more battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. Great. You can target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, except a monster with unknown attack. Your opponent can choose 1 monster from their deck, except a monster with unknown attack. If they choose not to, or if the targeted monster has higher attack than the chosen monster, special summon the targeted monster to your field, and if you do, shuffle the chosen monster back into the deck. Otherwise, your opponent adds the chosen monster to the hand. Okay, cool. So, basically, he reborns a monster from your opponent's graveyard, or just gives your opponent a freebie to the hand. Not the best, but I see what they were going for. And he can be special summoned. If you take damage, 1,000 or more, you can special summon him, and you can steal 1 of their monsters from the graveyard. So that's an easy 2 monsters. Okay, I see what they were going for with that. That's cool, that's cool. Not the best, but it's cool. Ultimate Divine Beast. Here's one of the new trap cards. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard 1 spell or trap, target 1 Divine Beast in your graveyard, and special summon it in defense position, then change the attack target to that card. During the end phase, if you control a Divine Beast monster, you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls. Wow, that activated their effects on the field this turn. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. You can only use each effect once per turn. Oh, and it's continuous! Wait, what the hell? Oh, damn! I thought it was just a normal trap. That shit's continuous. Okay, so this is playing off the Raz effect. When Marek special summoned him in defense mode, it protected his other monsters from an attack. But that is really cool. That's actually quite good. A continuous... There's a similar, Sacred Beast card that does the same thing. Discard a special summon a Sacred Beast from the graveyard. And I've had a lot of fun with that card. That is really good. So this card is actually... That's pretty fantastic. That's really nice to see. Unfortunately, cannot special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra on its own, which is not necessary in this deck, but I do like to combine all 3. Yep, I'm insane. But yeah, that's pretty good. And blows up all their monsters during the end phase. All their cards that activated effects. That's brilliant. That's actually really good. Tellus, the Little Angel. Nice. Similar to Angel 01. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 token. While you control a token, banish this card from the graveyard, add 1 spell from your hand, and 1 spell from your hand, special summon 2 tokens. Also, you cannot special summon the rest of the turn except from your hand. Ooh, that kind of downplays it a bit, but otherwise, 2 tokens? That's pretty good. That's pretty good for the gods. Gets you 2 tributes, you need 3. Not too bad, not too bad. You could combine it with a Monarch Stormforth, easy summon. Not too... Oh, now we're talking! I wasn't sure if they were going to add this. Reactor Slime. Oh, that's fantastic. This card, this is the card. This is the one. This is what you need in an Egyptian God card deck. This is much better than Ra's Disciple. Reactor Slime is fantastic. During your main phase, special summon 2 slime tokens. You can not normal or special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, but that's fine. During the battle phase, quick effect, you contribute it, set a Metal Reflect Slime, and it can be activated this turn. So it's even during your opponent's turn, that's a quick effect. Set your Metal Reflect Slime, activate Metal Reflect Slime, summon Egyptian God Slime. I don't know if that'll be in this deck, probably not. I hope so, but probably not. But still, this is a fantastic card. Easy 3 monsters, can't summon other monsters the turn you use this effect, but that is still fantastic. Stays on the field for quite a while. It's a good card. This is definitely a good card. Just getting that Reactor Slime as well is just brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm glad they included that. Another Feather Duster. Ha! That's gorgeous. I was kind of hoping for a Raigeki in this one, but still, that is fantastic. Love that. It's limited though, so I can't use them both. One's got a bit of a mark on it. Ooh. Oh, you won't break. You're the Magical Warrior. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but sure. Yugi card, classic. Beast King Barbaros. Nice, nice. A classic. Nine-Tailed Fox. Cool. Special summons itself. Phantom Sky Blaster. Same with the summons tokens, rather. Card Guard. Protects himself. Classic. Caglio Croclo, special summons himself. Electromagnetic Turtle, negates battle phase. Break of the Dark Magical Warrior. Scapegoat, nice, I actually quite like that. The special summons as many tokens to your field as possible when it's flipped. That's actually a pretty good card. And as a tuner, might I add, which, you know, can be useful. This deck doesn't come with synchros, but still. Wicked Warden, triple Wicked Warden, nice. Sinister Shadow Lord, Clock Wyvern. This card is summoned, you can harvest stack special summon a token. Yep, they're going with the token strat in these decks, it seems. And Tenyi Spirit Vishuddha. No, yeah, okay. Could definitely be better, but not bad. I see what they're going for. Swords, classic, negate attacks. Reborn, need that. Book of Moon, that's actually a pretty good card in today's meta. Not a bad card at all. Enemy Controller, 10 out of 10. Steal your opponent's monsters, tribute them. But you need to tribute a monster to use that effect in the first place, so not the best. Brain Control definitely better, but you can steal their Link, Exceeds, etc. Stuff like that. Pot of Avarice, nice. March of the Monarchs, this is actually pretty good. Protects your tribute summon monsters from card effects. You can't special summon from the extra deck, but that's okay. For an Egyptian God deck, though, I would definitely prefer the field spell, Mount of the Bound Creator. I'm disappointed that they didn't include that, no. But I do have one, so not too bad. But yeah, would definitely prefer the field spell, would fit the theme more as well, and is just overall better if you're running a God card deck, that is. Supply Squad, especially for a Cypher deck, need those cards. Same with Card Advance, brilliant. Look at the top 5 cards of their deck. Change the order. No, don't change the order. Place them back. No, you do change. Look at the top 5 cards, change the order, then tribute summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summoner set. This is actually a really good card, especially if you're using True Name. This card is fantastic. I would combine it with the old Convulsion of Nature. Is pretty good. Convulsion plus Archfiend's Oath plus True Name. That's one of the classic combos I go for, but same with Card Advance. Do definitely include those in a True Name style deck. That is brilliant. Good combo there. Special summons your Egyptian God or adds it to your hand and gets you an extra card if you know what the top card of your deck is. That is fantastic. One-time passcode. What does this do? Special summons a security token. Okay, it summons a token. Not too bad, I guess. Token strat, fair enough. Lair of Darkness. Nice card, nice card. Draw of Fate. Oh, very fancy, very cool. I like that a lot. Mirror Force, nice. Reckless Greed. Of course. Oh, it does have the Metal Reflect Slime. That is good. Love that. More of those the better if you're running Egyptian Gods, assuming you have the God Slime. Golden Apples, and back to the front. Target 1 monster in grave or special summon it. Okay. Not bad. Unfortunately, no God Slime with the deck. That is sad. I will be right back. I need to blow my nose. Okay, so overall, more or less what I expected, and by that I mean it's not good. My honest review of both of these decks is that they are not. They're not good. They look like a deck that was constructed by a child who doesn't know what they're doing. You know, like, these looks like some of my first Egyptian God card decks, where you're like, oh, I need that Cyber Dragon for the special summon, the Nimble Mamanga Classic. You know, they look like really old Egyptian God decks that don't really work. That's the problem, is that it's too slow. I mean, I haven't tested it yet, I could be very wrong, maybe there's some secret strats in here that I don't know about, but yeah, these decks, at first glance, as far as I'm aware, they're too slow to really work properly, and too random as well. What I will say is that they're shiny cards. These cards are all good. Not these two. No, not those. These cards are fantastic. Reactor Slime is brilliant, but part of what makes it brilliant is that it can easily go into God Slime, and there is no God Slime in the deck, but if you have one, brilliant. If not, not so good. These cards are all fantastic. Soul Crossing, definitely need 3 of those, so it's fantastic. Slifer, of course. Same in the Obelisk deck. The Gods cards, specific cards are great. Level Resist Wall, I mean, it could work. I see how it works in this deck, but not the best card. I mean, it could work. It could definitely work, but there are a lot better cards. Yeah, these are fantastic. Soul Crossing, brilliant. Divine Evolution, bit meh, but oh well. Ra's Disciple, I mean, it depends on the deck. It depends on the deck. There are definitely better ways. This is a good card to have if you have multiple normal summons, like in a Winged Dragon of Ra deck, where you have Ancient Chant, which gives you another normal summon. Then it's good, but otherwise, I mean, this does have the double summon. They did think of that, but it's not the best. It's not the best, simply because you need another normal summon, but it is good to get out 3 monsters easily. They're just not strong enough to survive, is the problem. This deck could work a lot better if you combine the two. You know, this deck has a lot of attack negation. This deck has some pretty good summons, like Ra's Disciple. Then you have both card advance and double summon for the extra normal summon of your God card with Ra's Disciple, but overall, the deck is not great. Would I recommend buying it? If you're making an Egyptian God card deck, if this is the cheapest way for you to get triple Reactor Slime, triple Soul Crossing, as well as your Egyptian Gods, Fist of Faith, Thunder Force, yeah, same with Ultimate Divine Beast, not bad, then I would recommend getting it. If you can get all of these cards, and multiple Soul Crossings especially, for less than, what, $60 New Zealand? Then just do that. Just do that. Yeah, especially because you need God Slime as well for this to work properly. On their own, the rest of the deck is not that great. I will do some experimenting with it. Combine the two, we'll get for, you know, triple of the deck, see what we can do with it. See if there's any way we can make it work. I don't have very high hopes, to be honest. I'm very happy, however, that I got Feather Duster. Like, I need that. I've been wanting that for ages, and I just didn't have it. That is fantastic, wonderful, love that. And I'm happy that these decks are a thing, and I'm of course happy that they have God card support. What we really need is a Winged Dragon for our deck, because the new Ra support makes it so much better. I could rant about Egyptian gods for a long time, but I shan't. I could do that all day, but I shan't right now. Save that for another video. So there will be more videos about this deck coming out, how to play it, you know, multiple copies of the deck, you know, 3 in one, 3 in one of the other, combining the two, seeing what we can do, seeing if we can make it work in any possible way at all. But yeah, overall, it's nice. It's nice to have, it's nice to see all these cards. Soul Crossing is fantastic. This card is what really makes the deck. This card is brilliant. Feather Duster, I'm just very happy to have that, finally. That is brilliant. And of course the God cards, which I already have, so, you know, whatevs. But yeah, Soul Crossing, best card in the deck. This is definitely the one. This is an amazing card. Staple for any new Egyptian God card deck. The new Slifer and Obelisk cards, they're okay if you're running a Slifer and Obelisk specific deck. One of them, but if you're running all 3 Egyptian gods, they're not as great, which I do like to do. I like to run all 3 Egyptian gods. I have made Slifer and Obelisk specific decks as well, but they're just not as fun, you know? They're not as fun as running all 3 of them and seeing what you get. But there are so many problems with doing that, especially with their real-life effects. It's so annoying. But anyway, that has been my opening and review of the new Egyptian god structure decks. I'm honestly, I'm just happy that these are a thing, to be honest with you. I think that's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I never thought I would see the day. These guys have always been my favorite. Well, Ra, specifically, was my favorite. But the God cards themselves, have always been my favorite deck, my favorite cards, and I am very happy that these are a thing. So that is great, and I'm happy to have Feather Duster as well. That's brilliant. Yeah, loving the art, especially on this one. This one could use a bit of work, but not too bad, not too bad. So yep, subscribe if you want to see more videos on this deck. We also do art videos. I'll probably be drawing Slifer and Obelisk themselves, I imagine. Yep, I will be drawing Slifer and Obelisk. I do actually have a How to Draw Winged Dragon and Flower, a very old video. If you'd like to see that, I think it's pretty cool. One of my best drawing videos, at the very least. I think it's awesome. And yeah, and we do other gaming content on this channel, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh! We have duels and stuff. It's pretty epic time, so if you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh!, if you love the Egyptian gods, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, let me know that you're enjoying this content, and let the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy this content. Satisfy me by hitting the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon to be notified of when the next video will come out. Especially if you're interested in these decks, we'll be going over a lot more over the next few weeks, over the rest of the month. And yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Not bad. Could be a lot better, definitely. Could definitely be a lot better, but it's what I expected from a structure deck, so can't complain too much. It gets you the Reactor Slime, it gets you the Soul Crossing. Those are the ones you really need, so, I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. Which one's better, though, I'm not sure. I feel like the Obelisk deck has a better summoning strategy, but the Slifer deck has Reactor Slime, and Ultimate Divine Beast. It has better of these cards than this one, but this one has a better summoning. You definitely need to combine both of them, I think, is the best way to make these decks work, but if you're just getting them for the cards themselves, Slifer deck, definitely better. Reactor Slime, Ultimate Divine Beast work in, both of these work in any Egyptian god deck. Divine Evolution does, but Reactor Slime is just fantastic. It is the superior card for the God card decks. It is brilliant. It's amazing. You need that. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Egyptian God structure decks. Shit, I almost dropped them. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Sin Cara, and until next time, see ya.